What's going on, guys? It's Aiden here, and today we're about to take a trip down memory lane. Today we're checking out a video called Why Was 2016 Was So Special for Rap, and I think 2016 was probably everybody's favorite year of hip-hop. The year Uzi, I guess this is the year that SoundCloud artists started to get their rise, and which we know is today as superstars. Let's just get straight into it.
Let's take a trip down memory lane. The year is 2016. You open up the SoundCloud app on your iPhone 7 and see that Lil Uzi Vert has randomly dropped another fire mixtape out of nowhere.
Because you know what's crazy is back then when Uzi was first dropping his music, there was no label behind it. It was just Uzi dropping music. So like you literally just open SoundCloud and boom, new Uzi song. Like
Not
easy.
An Uzi fan? Well, then you turn on a different young artist from the 2016 XXL freshman class.
This is back when XXL actually meant something.
Most iconic XXL cover of all time. So now you got your tunes. And next, let's say you go out and catch some Pokemon on this new Pokemon Go game. Or watch LeBron win his first championship in Cleveland after arguably the best NBA Finals we've ever seen.
I don't really watch basketball like that. Up for the layup. Oh, blocked by James. Everybody knows that block, though. That's an iconic block. Or maybe you decide
to scroll on Vine, the OG TikTok, and watch.
Back then, it used to be the Mannequin Challenge, Harlem Shake. I'm trying to think, maybe like some random kid dancing to some weird ass song.
Mannequin Challenge videos, bottle flips, killer clown sightings, Harambe memes, or fidget spinner tricks. Many people describe 2016 of legendary music from 2016 is insane. 2016 is often referred to as the best.
Just look at this list right. Post just had dropped Stony. Starboy came out. That shit was all over the radio. Everybody was singing Savage Mode. This shit was fire. Yeah.
Even these rappers themselves acknowledge it. With the rise of SoundCloud, social media, face tattoos, streetwear clothing,
that will always be the hardest drop.
Media outlets, along with a new
and designer clothing, actually, because of these rappers, I feel like designer clothing is what it is today. Like, I feel like these designer brands wouldn't be what they are today if it wasn't for like a Little Pump or SoundCloud, or I guess at the time SoundCloud rappers were, I mean, they were flexing hard. They're flexing.
Wear clothing and media outlets, along with a new and fresh overall sound, which old heads define as, quote, mumble rap. 2016 really saw one of the biggest culture shifts in hip-hop history. As we take a look at why 2016 was so special for rap.
Let's get into it.
Damn, Daniel, back at it again with the white vans. Damn, Daniel, back at it again with the white vans.
White vans after this shit was popping. You can't even lie. I promise you, after this video came out, you saw like at least everybody in your high school wearing white vans.
It's crazy to
100%.
think that 2016 was 6 years ago. Now I'm guessing most of you watching this video were
100%.
either in high school or college back at this time, maybe middle school or just graduated.
Middle school, bro.
But regardless, those are some of the best years of most people's lives. You're young and have the world to explore in front of you. You may have heard the saying, we listen to music for the memories it brings back. Which I suppose is partly true. Like myself, I'm sure you guys.
When you hear me throwing that,
bro boy.
That shit slaps. Don't lie to me.
Have took place. Coronavirus was never even a word yet, and honestly, everybody seemed happier and more at peace. But at the same time, I would argue that we also listen to music because it is good. And looking back on 2016, man, was there a lot of great music released that year. This video would be way too long if I sat here and named off every hit record, timeless album, and new rapper from 20.
All these albums right here. Okay, maybe not every single one of them. I want to say that like at least 95% of these. I could pull at least 5 albums off this screen. I promise you, you're still listening to a song to this day.
2016 that is now a mainstream name today. However, some of these new faces that burst onto the scene in 2016 were showcased in the years XXL fiction and co-signed from the media outlet
and it actually
XXL.
meant something. XXL at this time actually meant something. What XXL was made for is exactly what happened to these rappers. They blew up their career and it changed the culture in rap, and XXL helped out a lot with that. Nowadays, XXL doesn't really matter. Like, usually people, the rap artists that are on XXL are already popping, already pretty established. It'd be cool if we went back to the days to where they do artists on here that we had no idea who they were. or the underground artists that are actually fire.
Jack Black, 21 Savage, G Herbo, and Designer. Yes, this was back when Panda was the #1 song in the world. The 2016 XXL class is the most iconic ever.
Oh, for sure.
Thanks
100%.
in large part to this cipher.
All these niggas stealing my
style,
style,
gotta get my flow back.
Wasn't no food but rice. All of these bitches, they want me, but they one night. Fuck 'em. I give a fuck what you saying.
Rolling on my beat. 30 on my waist.
What?
This being super serious.
Shout out to the 11, by the way. Shout out.
These 6 soon-to-be mainstream artists would have a little more fun with it.
Who the fuck picked this little sorry ass beat?
Amplifying that I don't give a fuck attitude also.
And I think this is why a lot of people didn't like, or a lot of old heads, they say to this type of music that it has no like meaning behind it. There's nothing like that. It's just them having fun. That's the meaning. I don't play this music to, if I wanted to get a feeling off of a song, I'd listen to R&B music, slow type music. If I wanted to be happy, I listen to this. This makes me happy. Like, you don't go to Playboi Carti for some lyrics. You just hear him for him to go.
Style with the I don't know who created it, if it was Future or Migos, but all them niggas sound the same.
Mumble rap would quickly become.
It's so crazy to say that though, because like you could make that same comparison to the elder.
Using mumble rap as a way to describe these new school artists.
Yes. Like, you can't judge it. It just shows that you get older. Because think about it. When we get older, we probably might be judging that shit. We probably might be like, that's just the times. It's just the times, bro. Let the times be.
It's because
but
they're
also
relatable.
the way that they were releasing it. SoundCloud, the free streaming service that became the go-to for up-and-coming artists to post their music. SoundCloud honestly changed the music industry in 2016,
100%.
giving artists of all sized fan bases a new opportunity to tracks on there before. But this new generation of artists
Young Lean is that old? That is fool's young.
definitely brought SoundCloud to its peak.
I would drop a song and Uzi would drop 2-3 songs, just bump me down to number 3, number 4. And I'm like, you doing that shit on purpose? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh, what a shithead, you know what I'm saying? That's my boy. But he, like, that was like crazy. Like, it was real, like, people were fucking with SoundCloud heavy, and now they still fuck with it. But I guess they a little bit watered it down. But I think they need to, they're gonna figure out something to revamp it.
2016.
Everybody wanna be us.
Yeah, nigga. He said.
Everybody want to be in a lane, and they know you ain't nothing but a clone.
Clone ass nigga.
It's had the best underground scene since then, but at the
Yeah, but with Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely, Yeet, with all them blowing up the way that they're blowing up and the way that they keep skyrocketing because of their music. Fire! The scene's just gonna keep going up, and it's just gonna keep evolving to the different times of whatever type of music we got going on at the time. But right now, I'm loving it. It's fire.
the same time, it just doesn't quite feel the same since we've seen it before.
Ken Carson's allegations were called lies, by the way.
2016 also witnessed many of today's biggest stars take that next step to stardom. Travis Scott drops Birds in the Trap Sing.
And this is what put autotune on the map. A lot of people didn't use autotune. Like, if you check back in this, until like really Travis Scott Future, and then until this wave came, a lot of people didn't really use autotune.
Night, Young Thug drops Slime Season 3 and Jeffrey. Migos dropped their trap classic Bad and Bougie. Post Malone drops Stoney. Frank Ocean Blonde. The Weeknd Starboy. And then of course all of the XXL freshmen. Honestly, the list goes on and on. 2016 ushered in a new generation of artists and creators.
Oh, yeah.
Cole Bennett and his Lyrical Lemonade.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for throwing Cole Bennett in here. Cole Bennett is the GOAT of music and film production of our generation. I want to hear nobody else's name when it comes to film. I want to hear Cole Bennett at the top because this man has changed it so much. This man deserves his props.
Channel began gaining traction in late 2016 thanks to music videos with guys like
Lil Pump, Smoke Perp,
Famous Dex, and Smoke Perp.
Yup.
Again, another young talent with a fresh take on something that had been around for years. One of the biggest underground media outlets, No Jumper, took off.
This podcast right here is what is
22 and his YouTube channel allowed us to see a different side of these rappers.
No Jumper was blowing, but you could definitely tell the difference after X and before X.
To face interviews.
I mean, even in just this interview, you see Wi-Fi's Funeral. I'm pretty sure Wi-Fi's Funeral is still here. Ski Mask, a young Ski Mask sitting right there. Obviously, X, rest in peace.
this is the fucking Smoke Perp interview. Everybody's been looking forward to it. Everybody's asking us to do this shit. So here we have it.
No Jumper would rapidly increase attention on the underground. I know today there's some mixed feelings out there on Adam 22, but you can't deny his impact on the rap scene as a whole. And I've actually done a little work with him before, so shout out to Adam. 2016 also saw the rise of streetwear clothing. Virgil Abloh's Off-White, V-Lone, Supreme, Bape, Antisocial Social Club, these brands surged as streetwear grew more popular by the day.
100%.
I think it's pretty easy to see why 2016 is considered one of the best years not only in music, but also of our young lives. However, some people argue that 2016 was just the preview for what was to come the next year, 2017.
This shit is so crazy that the literal next year up is the year Trippie Redd, Lil Skies, Landing Cube, Cole Bennett all blew up, and I'm happy to see it. If you guys did go to enjoy this video and want to see 2017, I will go ahead and post that up. Just let me know in the comments below if you guys enjoyed this. Smash that like button. It's been your boy Aiden, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out. Stay out the way.